If you installed a new catalytic converter and the P0420 code returned within a few days, the problem is rarely the sensors or the engine computer. The problem is almost certainly the quality of the replacement part you just installed. It is a frustrating situation, but the reality is that many budget-friendly aftermarket converters are not built to the same chemical standards as the original factory equipment. To understand why this happens, you have to look inside the metal shell. The catalytic converter is a chemical filter. It uses a ceramic honeycomb structure coated in precious metals like platinum, palladium, and rhodium. These metals react with the exhaust gases to clean them. This coating is called the washcoat. The computer in your car expects a very specific amount of chemical activity. Factory converters have a thick, heavy washcoat. Low-cost aftermarket units often have a very thin washcoat. They might have just enough precious metal to pass a tailpipe test, but not enough to satisfy the strict monitoring system of a modern vehicle. Here is how the computer catches the issue. It uses two oxygen sensors to measure the efficiency of the converter. The front sensor measures the dirty air coming out of the engine. Its signal jumps up and down rapidly. The rear sensor measures the clean air after the converter. If the converter is doing its job, the rear sensor should show a steady, flat voltage line. It indicates that the converter is soaking up the oxygen and cleaning the exhaust. When you install a converter with a weak wash coat, it cannot hold enough oxygen. It gets overwhelmed. As a result, the rear sensor starts to jump up and down, mimicking the front sensor. The computer monitors this pattern. It calculates an efficiency rate. If that rate drops below roughly 95%, the computer sets the P0420 code. It knows the chemistry is not working efficiently. Before you buy another part, you need to prove this with data. You need a scan tool that can graph live sensor data. Warm up the engine completely. You want the catalytic converter to be hot. Park the vehicle and hold the engine speed steady at 2,500 revolutions per minute. Watch the voltage graph for the downstream oxygen sensor. That is usually labeled Bank 1, Sensor 2. If the voltage line is flat and steady around 0.6 or 0.7 volts, the converter is working. But if you see the line switching up and down between 0.1 and 0.9 volts, the converter is chemically dead. It is failing to store oxygen. You should also physically inspect the installation. A small exhaust leak near the rear sensor can trick the computer. Fresh air gets pulled into the pipe, which the sensor reads as excess oxygen. Look for black soot around the gaskets or clamps. If there are no leaks and the sensor graph is bouncing, the converter is the fault. Check the part you installed. Universal fit converters often lack the surface area required for larger engines. Even if the pipe diameter fits, the internal brick might be too small. Look for certification stamps like EPA or CARB on the shell. These indicate a higher standard of wash coat density. Do not wait for a break-in period. A catalytic converter either works immediately or it does not. Driving for 500 miles will not add platinum to the wash coat. The light will stay on until you replace the unit with one that meets the specific emissions requirements of your vehicle.